Welcome to ICS Mahesh Pev College, Dharwad. Today we are going to study continuity of a function. To understand continuity of a function, first we need to understand the limits. We need to understand how to find a limiting of a function. You have already studied limiting of a functions in class 11th. So now I'm going to just refresh the basic definition of limits. As you all know, limit is usually denoted as follows. Limit as extends to a, f of x equals to L, where you know that in this expression f of x is a function or limiting function. Extends to a denotes x is approaching a, means x is not equal to a, and this RHS L denotes limiting value of the given function. Okay, so let us understand the same with one example. We all know that limiting is nothing but approaching a point or tending to. Let us consider a number line. So I am considering here x is approaching 2. So when I say x is approaching 2, so there is a possibility that here 2 can be approached or getting close by two ways, that is either from the left hand or from the right hand. When I say x is getting close to 2 from the left hand, so it is easy to understand, it will take the closest values. So if I say x is approaching 2 from the left hand, in the left hand we have 1, but it is not much closer because we have one more closer value, say 1.5. Like this we have one more closest value, 1.8. Similarly 1.9, 1.99. So you can observe this. If I say x is approaching 2 from the left hand, then closest points are 1.8, 1.9, 1.99 and so on. Similarly, you can observe here x is approaching 2 from the right hand also. So when I say right hand, x is taking the values which is close to 2 from the right side of 2 or greater than 2. So you can understand here x take the values say 3, but 3 is not much close to 2 because we have 2.5. So again, if you think of one more closest value, say 2.1, then like this there are so many closest point. So let us consider x is approaching 2 from the right hand, then it will take the values 2.3, 2.2, 2.1, or even still closer 2.01, 2.001 and so on. So in both the case you can understand x is not equal to 2, means x is approaching 2 from the left hand as well as from the right hand. So let us take this with a particular example. Let me consider a function x plus 1 as limit x tends to 2. So let us evaluate limit as x tends to 2 x plus 1. So when I say x is approaching 2, again we have to consider the left approach as well as right approach of 2. So if I consider left of 2, I'll get 1.9, x is equal to the closest point. Then substituting it in the function x plus 1, we'll get 1.9 plus 1 is nothing but 2.9. Similarly 1.95, what is the output? 2.95. 1.995, what is the output? 2.995. So what you can observe, as x is approaching 2, f of x is approaching 3. Now let us understand right of 2. See that I am choosing 2.1 and what is the output? 3.1. 2.01, 3.01. 2.001, 3.001. So what we can understand, as x is approaching 2 from the right hand, here f of x is approaching 3. So what we can say about this limiting of a function? So from the left hand also answer is close to 3. From the right hand also answer is close to 3. So together what we can say, the limiting value of this function is also 3. Hence left hand limit is 3, right hand limit is 3. Hence limiting as x tends to 2 for the given function is also 3. So this is how we calculate limiting of a function. So if you observe this graph, you can easily understand the function and its limiting behavior, right? So let us consider left hand limit. So how to define left hand limit? Please note the notation. Limit as extends to a minus, I repeat, a minus where minus lies in the superscript. Okay, so in this case, limit as extends to a minus f of x denotes the approximate value of f of x when x approaches to a from the left side of the a, that is given point. Similarly, if you observe left hand limit, another expression, we can write it as limit as extends to a minus f of x, where you can understand still better, extends to a where x is taking value which is less than a or x less than a. Hence this notation is used for left hand limit. I repeat here extends to a minus denotes choose the points, closest points which are less than a, right? Similarly, we'll take right hand limit. So limit as extends to a plus f of x denotes the approximate value of f of x when x approaches to a from right side of the given point a. So again I repeat here extends to a plus denotes choose the closest point towards a from the right hand. That is, we denote it as limit as extends to a plus f of x is equal to, or limit as extends to a x is greater than a f of x. Here greater than a means closest point towards a. So these are the standard notations of left hand limit as well as right hand limit. So if you know how to find left hand limit and right hand limit, it is easy to find limiting of a function. So please note down this next statement. If left hand limit, that is limit as extends to a minus f of x, and right hand limit as extends to a plus f of x are not necessarily equal. I repeat, it is not compulsory that left hand limit and right hand limit must be equal. Even if they are not equal, it doesn't make any difference. Then what happens if both left hand limit and right hand limits are equal? Well, let's observe that. So you can observe, if left hand limit and right hand limits are equal, then we say that limit of a function exists. So please note down this. Limit as extends to a f of x exists if and only if left hand limit equals to right hand limits. That's all for the day. In the next class, we'll continue with the definition of continuity. Thank you.